وحصرونا يا من وين هذا اجيب له حليب وبامباز. والله ما انا عارف من وين اجيب.
Very good evening to all of you.
Good evening, Suhail.
Good evening, ma'am.
Okay. I, Sheva Suhair, the project leader of the World's Teachers Parliament, warmly welcome all of you on this innovative platform where we teachers get the opportunity to voice our opinions and our own knowledge, what we have to share on the topic chosen. Let me tell you now the importance of this platform. In the realm of education, our shared mission is to cultivate a brighter, a more equitable future for all our children and young adults. The World's Teachers Parliament aims to be the epicenter of this transformative dialogue where we discuss innovative educational solutions to some of the greatest global educational issues and share good practice to inform change. We recognize that education is the cornerstone of progress, and it is through collective action that we can address the pressing issues affecting learners locally, nationally, and internationally. Today, we are going to discuss about a very useful topic, how to implement multiple intelligence in a lesson plan. Before we dive into the topic, let us understand what is multiple intelligence. Multiple intelligence is a theory that describes how people learn and acquire information in different ways. The theory was developed by Howard Gardner and includes 9 types of intelligence: interpersonal, linguistic, bodily kinesthetic, musical, visual spatial, logical mathematical, intrapersonal, naturalistic intelligence. Today in the Teacher Parliament session, we are going to witness how teachers have incorporated the multiple intelligence in their lesson plan. They will explain the multiple intelligence in detail and portray the activities relevant to the multiple intelligence chosen. Therefore, World Teachers Parliament is a very valuable benchmark to empower schools, educators, teachers, children, as well as all kinds of stakeholders in society. And today, our discussion is on an important tool used by teachers in the classroom, which is the lesson plan. It is something like a roadmap needed by someone who travels on a road to reach to a destination. So we teachers can come together and discuss the important aspects and the valuable points, their views, suggestions to make a good methodical lesson plan. Today on this platform, we have an eminent personality whose presence will illuminate today's session, and her insights and feedback will make the takings from this session more valuable to us. Dear teachers, we need to be proud to have Miss Natya Jain as our chief guest today. I'm sure we all know her as she's already famous in Sri Lanka now, who has conducted the STEAM education lectures in the IPCD, international project for the capacity development for teachers organized by the IFQE, and her knowledge has reached out mostly to all teachers in the provinces in Sri Lanka. It is a proud moment to say most teachers are now adapting to her method of teaching, as the lectures actually was a game changer. She holds a BCA, MA, BEd, MEd, Diploma in Child Psychology, a life coach, and a counselor. Nathya ma'am, it's such a pleasure and an honor to have you on board. I warmly welcome you, ma'am, to speak a few words to our presenters here who are enthusiastically waiting to hear your words of wisdom. Over to you, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you, Suhair. Thank you so much for inviting me for this Multiple Intelligence Parliament, World Teachers Parliament. I am very proud to be a part in this discussion. And namaste and good evening to one and all present here. How are
Good
you?
evening.
Is the weather is good over there?
It's not supportive, ma'am. Weather is a bit bad condition.
Here too. Yes, still we are struggling to see it. I don't want to waste your precious time. We will dive into the topic. And the multiple intelligence. It's a great to have this topic and discussion. And I appreciate the teachers to prepare for this discussion. And Howard Gardner, who is the multiple intelligence theory, his theory only identifies 8 indistinct types of intelligence. It's challenging the traditional IQ model. These intelligence include 8 multiple intelligence, I know. And I just want to tell you a quick tip to how to memorize this 8 multiple intelligence skill. Do you have any theory in your mind to recall this multiple intelligence 8?
Yes, and teachers.
Teachers, do you have anything in mind to recall this 8 multiple intelligence?
According to the alphabetical order.
Yes. Right. Actually, it's just keep in mind as a mind skill. D silent. Okay. MINSKILL. So 8. Mind skill. So M is for musical, and I for interpersonal, N
Personal.
for naturalistic, S for spatial,
Spatial.
K for kinesthetic, and
Kinesthetic.
yes, I for intrapersonal, then
Personal.
double L. One is for logical, that is mathematical, and the last one is linguistic. So,
Linguistic.
yeah, keep in mind as mind skill, the terminology. So, if you want to recall the multiple intelligence, it's nothing but mind skill. So, the 8 multiple intelligence will automatically come to your mind. You no need to recall everything by order. So just put it in a terminology. Mind skill. D is silent. That is the simple tip I just want to share with you all. So these 8 skills mostly covered like a STEM. Okay, it's very important and it's a base route for all the education. And I would like to share some websites to you to get some activities for this, especially this multiple intelligence activities. Because every day we will search something to do some activities based on this intelligence skills. So there are 3 topmost websites I would like to share with you all. Kindly note it down. The first one is Smile and Learn. This website you can browse and the app is also available. It gives over 12,500 activities aimed at developing various skills including emotional intelligence and programming. So this website, you can use it to extract the activities, and it also help you in lesson plan framing and teaching ability. Okay, then the next website is Multiple Intelligence Oasis. Multiple Intelligences Oasis. OASIS. The first one is Smile and Learn website. And the next website is Multiple Intelligence Oasis. So this comprehensive resources providing books, articles, videos, and links related to multiple intelligence, ideal for teachers seeking in-depth information. If you would like to reserve some in-depth information about the multiple intelligence, this website will give you a hand. So the multiple intelligences Oasis is quite interesting. You can browse and you can see it yourself. And the third one is Northern Illinois University. Northern, Northen, Northern Illinois, ILLINOIS. ILLINOIS University. Yeah. This website, the features on this website as an instructional guide on Gardner's theory. So Gardner's theory is the basis for the multiple intelligence in education. So it gives the futures and instructional guide on Gardner's theory, including practical applications for curriculum development and also assessment strategy. So this website, it will be helpful for you for the top to end of multiple intelligence in-depth knowledge. So these three websites will help you, and it will give you the resources, much abundance for you in your teaching learning process. I wish you all to do very best in your presentation. And I would like to thank Ms. Suhair for inviting me as a chief guest for this great presentation. I wish you all very good luck, and I'm very happy to be a part of this great session. Thank you, Suhair.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your words. Indeed, it
Yes.
was a motivational start for the presenters here today. So,
Yeah.
ma'am, since it's your hectic schedule, ma'am, thank you for joining. And it was really a privilege to have you here with us on board. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much. If you want to share anything, or if you want to have any doubt about the multiple intelligence and how to hack this with simple
Yes.
mind map and everything, let me know through Suhail, and I'll help you out all. Okay, thank you so much. And
Thank you so
I
much.
wish you good luck for you. Have a great presentation. I'll
Thank
ask the word from Suhail tomorrow about the session. Okay, thank you.
so much.
I hope all these things will be useful for you, the resources and the simple strategy to recall the multiple intelligence. Okay, thank you. Good night.
Thank you, ma'am. Good night to you. So now I take this opportunity to invite each presenters to introduce themselves. Miss Harsha.
Good evening, Ms. Suhair. I am Harsha Nandi. I am from Bandaravela. I am having my own preschool named Starwell Preschool. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Miss Harsha. Miss Nishantani.
Good evening, ma'am. I'm Nishanti from Hatton. I'm having a nursery called Mini Miracles. 8 years services, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's call up Miss Jayadarshani.
Yes, good evening, everybody. I'm Miss Jayadarshini Niroshalyan. I'm working as a deputy principal in the JMC Maharagama branch. And, I have a 17 years experience in teaching and 10 years experience in teacher training. Thank you
Wow.
very much, well, Miss.
That's great. Okay, next, can we have Miss Insha?
Good evening, ma'am. I am Fatima Insha, lives in Badulla, and I am working as a preschool teacher since 2023 at 2022 at Bright Early Childhood Development Center, Badalkumbura.
Thank you so much, Miss Insha, for introduction. Next, can we have Miss Zulfa to introduce herself?
Hi, I'm Fatima Zulfa. I work as a secondary subject teacher, and I have 5 years experience in teacher training and early childhood education and special need. And I'm a TKT module holder.
Thank you so much, Miss Zulfa. Can we have Miss Fariha to introduce herself?
I am Fariha Jan Javadi, founder of Aisha Child Development Center. I have 31 years of working experience.
That's great. Okay, so thank you everyone for your lovely introduction. So now the most awaiting time has come and we'll be about to start our session. I would like to invite the first presenter of the session today, Ms. Harsha Nandi, to present her lesson plan. She has selected the multiple intelligence, naturalistic and interpersonal intelligence. Let's meet her now and witness her plan. Ms. Harsha, over to you.
Thank you, Ms. Suhair, for this wonderful opportunity. Multiple intelligence. Ms. Suhair gave a nice, she explained it a very nice way. Really, it was so nice to hear about that. So I think I don't need to explain about the multiple intelligence. My topic is the neutralistic intelligence. First topic. Neutralistic intelligence is the ability to identify, classify, and interact with the natural world, including plants, animals, rocks, and weather patterns. It's very important for the kids. Actually, we have to implement this in preschools. It's very, very important for the kids because kids are the small ones where we give the basic knowledge. It's the main place. So I would like to share some activities without dragging this session. Just small activities we can implement in preschool kids. The simple thing what we can do is we can take them around the garden where they are so interesting to see around the world. They will be finding the small rocks. They used to pick up the bugs and observing the weather around. And we can ask them to watering and just a walk. Even just a walk is very important for them to observe all around what they can see. And we can take them a trip to the wildlife. And interacting with sand and water, it's very important for the kids. They can learn a lot of things. It's very good for their sensorial exercise also. When collecting rocks, they used to count those. So they learn something different thing from that. The best thing is attending an outside classroom. That gives a big knowledge to the kids. They learn a lot from the environment. They learn counting, they learn sounds and shapes, colors, sensors, and there are more. We can ask them questions in the daily routine. When they come in the morning, how was the weather today? Is it sunny? Is it rainy? These are the things to improve themselves. When outdoor activities, we can use nature-themed puzzles. When they are using the puzzles, they will be so confused. But it's really interesting to give them. Most of as the parents, we think it's very hard for them. No. We have to give those things and we have to give the opportunity to the kids to try first. And the board games, storybooks. Storybooks is very interesting. First, they used to see the pictures. After that, they listen to the stories, which make more interesting for small ones. In gardening, we can use gardening kits with seeds and child-friendly tools, which don't harm them because we can't use the tools what we use. There are child-friendly tools what we can give for them. Then they will learn what are the tools, what we can do from those things. These all things, it's very interesting for them. I think the natural environment is the biggest thing, but even we can learn a lot. Everything without teaching them inside the book, if we just go outside from the classroom and just we go around, we walk around, we can learn each and everything in the environment. As my second topic, intrapersonal intelligence. I wish to come for my next topic. Intrapersonal intelligence is the ability to understand one's own thoughts, feelings, motivation, and to use that knowledge to make decisions and communicate. By working with other, kids can learn to understand and appreciate different perspectives, improve their communication skills, and develop their ability to relate to others. Because most of the kids relate the teachers. What we do, they used to relate us. The same thing what they use with the kids. Some they can do in their own, some they used to copy from others. If they are responding for the questions, the other kid will respond. Some kids are there, they won't respond. They will think, she didn't give the reply, so I will be quiet. There are kids who imitate others. Like most of the kids, they imitate the teachers. As wearing the sari, the words they use. As teachers, we have to be more careful with our words. Even in my experience, I have in my preschool, sometimes I used to call my other teacher using her name. So one of my kid has going tell her mother, Mama, I used to call her teacher. Why this senior head teacher is calling with her name? So why she's not calling teacher? See, the kids are copying us. It's a very important intrapersonal intelligence. Before we give to the kids, we have to think about ourselves. It's a very important thing. They should be able to empathize with others, able to recognize the mood and the inner feeling of those who are around them. They enjoy with helping others in problem solving. See, some kids are there, they are really happy to help others. They used to take and give their lunch box. If the kid is not coloring, the friend used to color. They are so happy to help them. That is the small one's mindset. And to being a good listener. Good listener is also important for kids. First, they have to listen. In our preschool methods, mostly we used to say we never write or whatever. First, we have to listen and reply. And we use the picture cards. We never go first in the writing methods because they listen and learn a lot. As we all know, when a small preschool kid is coming in 3 years or 3.5 or 4 years, that the kid has learned a lot already. Not through the books or not through writing. The kid has learned through listening. For the past 3 or 4 years, from mother's womb, after the birth for 3 or 4 years, the kid has learned a lot from the environment by listening. By listening, they have learned a lot. So listening is very important and understanding of what they are experiencing. They share the experience by listening. Like saying copying, that's an experience for them. They used to listen or look at something and imitate. For intrapersonal activities in schools, we can use toys to play. Most of the schools, they use toys. But we have to use educational toys. That not direct to tell this is the educational toy, but through that we can improve it. That would encourage the self-expressions and introspection in independent explorations. For example, like giving the toys, we can do more activities. Art supplies can help kids to express themselves creatively. That means when we give a paper or pencil, paint, crayons, clay, these things bring their mind, what they have in the mindset. I think most of the kids, without using the words, they used to use a paper and a crayon and they put the output what they have in the mind. Some kids, they use the black color. So we can recognize the kids by giving this art supplies to do something. They will think creatively. Some kids, when we give it to draw a house, they used to draw a common house that we draw. Some, they used to draw 2 stairs. Some, they used to draw a small house. So we have to give opportunities, and this art supply is very, very important for this. While puzzles and problem-solving toys also can help them to think critically. Now, puzzles, as I said, it's very hard to set up. They're the same way puzzles, so they have to think critically to come out of that and set the puzzles. And the mindfulness toys, these toys can help to learn regulate their emotions and manage stress. This will be more useful for the kids. And another main point is setting personal goals. Personal goals that they have to set of their own. That I have to complete this, that I have to color the picture first, I have to show this to teacher first. So that is their goals. They have to set for themselves. So in my conclusion, intrapersonal intelligence is the ability to understand oneself, appreciate one's own feeling, fear, and motivation. People with intrapersonal intelligence are skilled at self-reflection and know themselves very well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Harsha, for your wonderful, knowledgeable presentation. I think by now we would have got a glimpse of what is intrapersonal and the naturalistic intelligence. So now we understand how important, nature is to children. It's not only about always, doing kind of indoor activities. We always have to take them outbound and give them that environment where they build, affinity with the nature. So that's immensely important. And also how the kind of, intrapersonal, how they relate with the other individuals. So thank you so much, Ms. Harsha, for your beautiful presentation. Let us now invite our second presenter, Ms. Nishantini, who will enlighten us on the chosen multiple intelligence linguistic. Miss, welcome to the session.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Harsha. And today I'm going to present about the linguistic intelligence identified by Howard Gardner. No need to explain that. Nathia ma'am and Swahar ma'am explained a lot about the Howard Gardner's theory. So I'm going to tell something about the linguistic and what is linguistic means being able to express their self through speech or writing, having a talent for learning foreign languages, being sensitive to nuances of languages, having the ability to use language as a tool. Yeah, I have to, I am in a very darkness. I want to show some famous peoples who are with high linguistic intelligence. Can you see this picture? I don't know.
Yeah, we can.
He's Mr. William Shakespeare.
Yes.
Arguably history's greatest playwright. Shakespeare wrote plays that have enthralled audiences for more than 4 centuries. He popularized many of the words and phrases we still use today. And second one, Robert Frost. Robert Frost. He is a poet. He wrote lot of poetry. The Gift of Outright of the inauguration of President John F. Kennedy on January 20th, 1961. Still, we can remember him. And there's a lady also, J.K. Rowling. She is an English author. Use the power of languages and imagination to the create to mythical and magical world of Harry Potter. Ma'am, can you hear me? I think
Yes, you're audible. No problem.
which has captivated millions of readers and movies. She wrote about Harry Potter's story also. And to be like this famous teacher students enhance and strengthen their linguistic intelligence by writing and telling story, word games, like that vocabulary building, such a kind of this kind of handmade something to show. But I don't know. Can you see this all? Handmade television for storytelling that captivated teacher students to learn lot of things about and they are fostering their linguistic skills and playing word games. It is captivated for their linguistic skills. And role playing, we can do some role play about
I think your connection is not supporting.
small
Nishantini.
stories, and
It's dragging.
we can give some real life examples, and we can use technology for pictures or videos and songs. This kind of things can captivate the students' linguistic skills. And we can incorporate with the feedbacks. We can say a story, and we can afterwards we can ask open-ended questions. It will foster the students to student in the interact, and they can
Miss Nishantini, are you there? I think we have lost her due to the connection. Miss Nishantini. Okay, so I think we got a little bit of understanding about the linguistic intelligence, and we got to know some famous people regarding the linguistic intelligence. Now, I think it would be high time to meet Miss Jayadarshini, who will explain the mathematical intelligence and the activities related to it. Miss Jayadarshini?
Yes, Ms. Shwed, thank you very much for giving
Welcome.
opportunity. And thank you very much for Ms. Nishanti. And I thought to go for the mathematicals. Then first we have to know what is the mathematics. Mathematics means some in the more, what do you call, normally, usually the preschool teachers and the preschool parents, they will know only the few things. Okay, as a what do you call, the Montessori, in the Montessori classes in the preschool, we have three age groups. In the Montessori classes, mostly the parents knows when we go for the mathematics, just to counting, just to doing counting, just to write the shapes, just to coloring the shapes. These are the topics they have. You can hear me, no, Ms. Shwed?
Yes, yes, you're
All
audible.
right.
Hear you.
All right, thank you. Then lots of the people knows only the mathematics when it's come to the preschool method. They are thinking just to go for the what do you call, shapes, the counting, only that. But they don't know we have few principles to cover up there. We have to know the principles in the mathematics skills, and we have to cover up that few principles in the year. Okay, then when it's come to the multiple intelligence to develop in the preschool classes, how we are going to promote that, how the cover up lesson. Okay, how, what are the cover up things we have to implement in that. Okay, then first I thought to give the topics are five topics I have, but I can explain very well in the one topic, but I'll explain the five topics. I'll give the five topics. First one, providing opportunity for the problem solving. Now, when it's come to problem solving, the children will to know what is the problem in the mathematics. When it's come to mathematics, the problem solving means we have to go for the addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Okay, that is one topic. And second one, involve of calculation. Then we have to take that main cover up sessions are going with that involving calculation, numbers and valuation. Okay. After that, third topic, creative activity according to the lesson. Then we can come for the mathematical capacities. Okay. After fourth topic, making the patterns or logical games using the geometrics. Then we have to come for the shapes and solids. We have lots of shapes and we have the solids also, geometrics. We have to go for the geometric method. After that, organize new information and in outline formation. Okay. Then we can see the geometric solids to with the exercise. It's called, we have to divide some, we have to keep all the geometric solids, not only one pieces, we have take more pieces and we have to keeping a baskets or something to group the same shapes and the solids. Okay, right. When we come for the year plan, yeah, the lesson plan means we have to build first yearly plan. After that, term plan. After that only we can come for the day plan, lesson. Then first, if we are going for the involved calculation, we have to take per year. If we are taking a per year plan, in the year plan, we have to go for the at least 8 months period. Okay. Now we can see the involving calculation we are going to do in the 8 months. 8 months means not in the first month to 8 months in the year. We are dividing that. We have to we have several topics in that, and we are going for separate topics. We are going to involve that. Okay, that first month, first term, we have the first starting year and starting year of 2025. Then we have to go for the first first term. Okay, first term means we can take only 8 to 9 weeks. Okay, 8 to 9 weeks only we can provide. And after that, when we are going for the 11th week, must be a revision week for them. And 12th week, definitely they will go for the exam. Okay, then when we come for the lesson plan, we have to go for the yearly wise. Yearly we are providing the chapters for the according to the subject. We have to divide the yearly plan. After that only we can divide the term plan according to the topics, module wise, unit wise. Then first unit we are going to do involve calculation. Then involve calculation, how we are going to implement by numbers and valuation. Okay, involve calculation is a one principle, and by the principle we are giving a numbers and valuation. The numbers and valuation per term we can take only 2 weeks time. Okay, but not we are going to stop in the first term. We have to take more time for that. But first term we can implement that particular module as a 2 weeks time. As a 2 weeks means we are not going to take 14 days. We can take only the 10 days. Then 10 days means per week they have the 6 periods of maths. Okay, per week they have the 6 periods. Then because Monday to Friday they have 5 periods. Within a day, per week, one day they can take a double period. Then 6 periods they need to cover up the mathematics. Okay, cover up the mathematics. 1 minute, cover up the mathematics. Then they have how many periods? Then 6 periods per week, then 2 weeks, they can go for the 12 lessons. Then 12 lessons, they have to cover up with the numbers and the valuation. How they going to cover up the numbers and the valuation? When they come, they have the lesson type. They have to write. Teachers have to write. We have to plan first our lesson. How we are going to plan? First, we have to see what is this period. We have how many days? Now, we have only the 10 days to go for the lesson. Then, if we take a playgroup class, if we are taking the second years, if we are taking the third years, we have to depend to their age category and their classroom. Okay. The classroom means what is the class they are going to follow. When we explaining the lesson plan, when we are coming for the lesson plan, for the number and the valuation under the involving calculation, first we have to see what is the objective. The involving calculation, the objective, we are taking the numbers and the valuation. Okay, competency. Then what is the teaching aids we are going to provide them? Okay, normally we have sandpaper numbers, cards and counters, decimal system and all. Okay, when it's come to the multi-intelligent, then we have to do some activity with them. Okay, what are the activity with we can play with them? We can do some activity. It is going to be a very attractive means. We have to get some attractive knowledge. Not only the book writing, not only the paperwork, not only the pasting, not only covering the lesson. With the lesson, they have to provide some activities. Inside the classroom, we are giving an opportunity to bring some. Now, when they are going to follow the numbers, they have to bring some numbers and the valuation. Okay. Now we are going to chart the numbers. With the numbers, how we are going to chart the numbers? We can give the sandpaper as a objective. We can give. Okay. Objective. We are taking the teaching aids. We are taking the sandpaper. When we are taking the sandpaper, they have to understand. They have to identify only the number. They have to identify the numbers. How they are going to identify the numbers? We have to show what is the visual they have to know. Then now all the classrooms, they have the multimedia facility. Then we can show the number chart or number card in the presentation. When we are showing the number card, they have to take some objects with the, we can use for the balls or the water bottles. How many water bottles there are in the classroom? If we have a 20 kids, they have 20 water bottles, 20 lunch cases. Then we can take some objectives, those things. Taking the numbers, we are showing the numbers, we are giving the numbers, and they have to take the value. They are giving the value. How first we have to do in our lesson plan? When it's come to the presentation, knowledge developing, it is coming as a introducing the numbers. Introducing the numbers. How we are going to introduce the numbers? First, we have to show the visual. Visual numbers they have to get. Okay, they have to understand the visual numbers. After the visual numbers, we are introducing only 1 to 10, not for the pre-primary class. Pre-primary means not for the early childhood playgroup class. When we come for the before grade 1 class, pre-primary, that is called some school they call in the sometimes they call some school they call in the upper kindergarten. Some school they call in the pre-grade, and in our school we call the pre-primary class. before grade 1. Then we are giving a good support for them. Okay, we have more activities we are giving for them, because the school depend to the subject wise. School, they have the grade 1 management is different, the grade 1 lessons are different. Then we have to give the brief of the final year for them. Then it comes to the mathematics, we are giving some, what do you call, they have to make some activities. The children have to make. How they are going to make it? We are giving the numbers, they have to evaluate. How they have to evaluate? With the object. They can use any object. They can cut and paste. If one day we can present, if we are taking a 10 days time, first day we can introduce the number, and the second day we are giving the the valuation, how they are going to evaluate. We have to give some objects. It can be a pasting or it can be a drawing, but they have to familiar with the numbers and the valuation. How they are going to evaluate? They have to count. Okay, they have to know. First 10 days we can go only for the 1 to 10 numbers, because they have to evaluate that number very well. Okay, then they can write the number. They have to write the number and with the object, with the valuation of the object. They can do just for a ball also enough. What they like, the children, what they like. Okay? Basically, they have to evaluate that number. They have to know the valuation. Okay. Then after that,
I
yes.
think time is running up. If you can just
I can reduce my another 3 topics are there.
Yeah, just if you can summarize it.
Yeah,
because
sure.
other presenters also waiting.
Okay. And when it's come to the lesson plan attitude development, the what we are practically what we are going to do, writing the numbers in the order. Okay, and then we can give some number lines. They have to go for the number lines. Okay, number lines not going for the minus numbers, only the plus numbers they have to evaluate. Okay, the plus numbers, how they are going to evaluate? From the 0. They have to keep same spaces in the each and every number. Drawing and what do you call, counting the objectives. Then they have to keep the numbers. They have to come with the numbers. Now, for example, if we are taking 3 balls on the table, the child is taking the 3 balls and keeping on the table. The child have to recognize what is the number. How we have to recognize, how the shape of number. What is the number 3? Okay, basic counting with the additions. Okay, then when we come to the skill development, child have to understand the number in the order. Then they have to write the number line, the drawing and counting the objective and the numbers, objective for the numbers, basic addition and the subtraction. Basic addition and subtraction, we are giving adding and the less. When it's come to the child have to add the numbers and the child have to remove the. Okay, how we follow up it and the evaluating. What is the after 10 days, what we are evaluating the child? Child have to give the brief of valuation of the numbers. That is the teacher's valuation coming under the lesson plan. Okay, these are my topics. I think it's sorry for inconvenience. Well, it is gone.
No, it's okay, no problem.
Yeah, it's gone.
Anyway, it was well explained in detail, so we got a good understanding of the mathematical intelligence, the activity you portrayed. Thank you so much, Ms. Jayadashani.
Thank you very much, Ms.
you.
Shuel.
Yes, so well
Okay, thank you.
explained.
Thank you very much for giving this opportunity. Thank you very much.
You're always welcome, Miss. So
Good
now
night. God
I
bless.
think I would like to call Miss Zulfa to do her presentation because due to some unavoidable circumstances, she's having a power failure and she's on a data. So I don't want to keep her so long. So I would like to invite Miss Zulfa to show her skills on musical intelligence. Miss Zulfa, over to you.
Hi, Shaha. As I am new to this teachers parliament. I just love to share my knowledge with you all. A musical learning style is also known as an auditory learning style. Is a learning style where kids or people learn best through their sounds. These people may have some special qualities in their learning. So they absorb information through listening to their own voices. They record, they listen to music, they show extra interest in these kind of areas. Be good at learning the second language. They quickly absorb the second language in their surroundings, have good musical talent, and create songs and rhythms to help them remember things. Do well in traditional learning environment and contribute discussion. When come to discussion, they come forward and tell them what is their idea, their opinion. They are really good at that. Some examples of musical intelligence they show is recognizing notes, tones, and rhythms, understanding musical patterns and structure, detecting pitches and recalling songs, introducing instruments used in songs. Once they listen to a song, they will understand, is it a piano extract or a violin extract? So having sense of rhythms and sounds, they keep using remember things with this pattern. Some tips we can do with the children who show interest in musical learning style is making it fun and interactive. When they come to learning, before dragging a lesson or a story, we just give the sense of sound or a fine music, so they'll be eagerly interested in their lessons. Starting with the basics, that means from the age appropriate, and encouraging their exploration and creativity, incorporating technology with their learning styles. That means light music and effects, multimedia, and being patient and positive is the most important milestone in this learning style, because these people take a little bit time because they go according to what they listen. So they have many levels of patience. That means high sounds and high notes make them distracted while learning. So they need a little bit of fine notes and fine information regarding their learning style. So for activities that we can do for them is, we can, for the primary children, early childhood children, we can do grading bells and sound box exercise. So they'll be understanding even the tiny notes of it. So when grading the bells, they will start from the higher note to the lower note, or the lower note to the higher note. So they'll have the proper understanding of grading. So sound boxes, they can have a good listen while everything is silent. So when they close their eyes and listen patiently, and when they shake the bottles, so they know how the rhythms falls apart. So when even in the distracted environment, they'll try to grasp their knowledge in those kind of experiments. So over to you for the next presenter.
Thank you so much, Ms. Zulfa, for your wonderful explanation. Could I now invite Ms. Insha? I need to welcome her, who is eagerly waiting to present on visual intelligence and the activity she has created. Ms. Insha, welcome to the platform.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. So today I am going to talking the question about how to implement multiple intelligence in the lesson plan. So my topic is visual intelligence under the Picture Smart. The idea that there is 8 intelligence that make us smart, that make us able to solve problems. I want to talk in this World Teachers Parliament about the importance of the theory for reforming our schools. One of the big problem in our schools today is that they only focus on 2 or 3 intelligence. They focus on word smart, reading, writing, memorizing, and they focus on logic and number smart. Those are very important intelligence. Don't get me wrong, but the problem is the other 6 intelligence are neglected, not enough attention of our children. Has all 8 intelligence, and they come into school wanting to develop in all of these ways. So our children are able to develop all multiple intelligence through this plan, through this lesson plan. Picture Smart is fun and interactive approach to learning for preschoolers that use images and visual aids to enhance understanding and retention of information. This method encourages children to engage with their surroundings, stimulates their imagination, and develops their observational skills and creativity. If they are learning about the solar system, they should have a model about solar system. In these ways, the visual learners, the picture smart learners will have more opportunity to have success. Just like the person with word smart or with number of logic smart. And these all our kids deserve to feel gifted sometimes every school day. Now let's see an activity under Picture Smart. Please wait a second. Wait a minute. Ma'am, can you share the
just
video,
a
please?
minute. The video you sent, I'll share it.
Yes.
Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am. So this simple and ma'am, thank you, ma'am. And this simple and easy to prepare activities help in building the spatial orientation skills in kids. So overall, Picture Smart is an enjoyable way for learners to connect with concepts in a visual manner, making education a playful adventure. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Insha. It was really very nicely done. And your video portrayed us actually what really you wanted to explain us. So it was beautifully demonstrated. Now I take the opportunity to invite Miss Fariha, who will explain the kinesthetic intelligence. Miss Fariha, over to you.
Thank you for the great opportunity. Good evening, all the lovely teachers. Special thank to Janaka Kamalgoda sir, Dr. Thiagu ma'am, and Nadia ma'am. My topic is bodily kinesthetic intelligence, learning through movement. Learning through movement. You all explain multiple intelligences according to Howard Gardner's theory, 1983, bodily kinesthetic. What is bodily kinesthetic intelligence? Bodily kinesthetic intelligence is the ability to use one's body to express ideas, solve problems. Includes activities like physical coordination, movement and sports, expressing through body language, crafting and hands-on activities. Hands-on activities. Okay. Why focus on bodily kinesthetic intelligence in classroom? Enhances engagement. Active students are more motivated. Supports diverse needs, reach students who are kinesthetic learners, promotes retention. Physical activities help memory retention, encourage creativity. Movement leads to creative problem solving. How to implement bodily kinesthetic learning? Interactive role playing, reenact historical events or stories, hands-on projects, building models, art or craft activities, movement-based learning, use dance, gestures, or physical exercises for concept. Group activities, engagement, a collaborative movement, and games. Success stories. I want to tell success stories. In a history class, students acted out Shakespeare's play, bringing the material to life. The results, deep understanding and enthusiastic participation. Closing thoughts. Movement is a powerful tool. Make learning fun and effective. Incorporating bodily kinesthetic learning into classrooms help students engage in active, meaningful ways. Now I want to show my models. Now this kinesthetic intelligence means we can't sit in one place. They are shaking their body, dancing, they are doing everything. And they like to do science experiments. Now I want to show this. Now this is primary color. You can, out of primary colors, we can make colors. Now I'll tell, we can show children how to make rainbow colors because they want to touch, they want to pull, they want to push, they want to do all the actions. And here as this, my dear lovely teacher, as this, you can, with them, you can make rainbow colors. Out of primary colors only, we can do this. And we can pass the ball, bounce the ball, okay? Bounce the ball. And I have lots of, and I'm now trying to show also here. Now here, children, they want to touch, they want to, here, at least they can play. And we can now, because they can feel and touch these geometrical figures. Can you see, ma'am? Geometrical figures. They can touch and feel and they can study. And after that, sweeping road, they can. There are, wait, I want to show. They don't want to sit long time. So they want to, they are not interested in very much reading. Like this, touch and they can see these books. And flashcards. We can give them flashcards. We can give flashcards. And another thing, ma'am, they are performing band also. They like to play the drums, instruments, everything. And if I see morning circle, now according to my knowledge, kinesthetic intelligence, that is wow also. Because children, through that, they like to learn. Now, if I want, you act like teacher, then they will do. We are taking role play, dramas. Now, for this concert, that Snow White drama, then that I just tell one dialogue. Huntersman, take the Snow White to the jungle and kill her. Like that, we are changing our voices. They like. If not, sometimes I will run, they will come and catch me. So they are very exciting. They like to. Then if I sing, I just sing a song, ma'am. It's okay.
Yeah, okay.
Here now I can't hear. Here we stand. Now we are singing all the time. We are singing, we are dancing, we are doing exercises, everything we are doing. Here we stand, hand in hand, ready for our exercise. Heads up right, with delight, shining in our laughing eyes. Singling cherily, 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 clapping merrily, merrily, merrily. 1, 2, 3, don't you see? We love to be. There are, man, there are lots of equipments are here to show. Okay, ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you very
so
much.
Yes, thank you so much, Miss Faria. I think your portrait of kinesthetic intelligence was superbly done because I think you really fit the role for portraying the kinesthetic.
Miss, I want to tell there are celebrities, Michael Jackson, Mr. Bean,
Yes,
Bruce Lee, they are world famous. And ma'am, I am organ also, I am playing and singing. They are very exciting. Lots of fun. Yeah, they are happily learning.
So it's very nice to see Miss Fariha being so active and the way she actively portrayed the intelligence, the kinesthetic intelligence. So this is really we need in our platform. So thank you so much.
In my English class also, I use this, all the multiple intelligence.
Yes. So that's really we want how a teacher should be, right? I mean, as she said, that we are role models and children, they copy us, they imitate us. So we can't just be sitting in one corner, and expecting things from children to do and be active if we are not being active, right? So that's the correct way, right? Thank you so much, Miss Fariha, for your beautiful presentation. So now we come to the end of the implementation of the multiple intelligence in a lesson plan. I hope that today we all as one team have come together and have created an effective lesson plan where we have included all the multiple intelligence activities successfully. It's important to include multiple intelligence in a lesson plan. What are your views and feedbacks in the today's session? Can each one of you, the presenters, just give me a half a minute of a feedback? Just a half a minute. Miss Harsha, a quick feedback, please. Miss Harsha, are you there? Miss Zulfa?
Yes, Ms. Neha, I just want to thank you first for this opportunity at this late night, the climate issues and everything, for supporting us to come to this platform. And it's really informative, and I hope the way we present and if we have any laggings and areas, the gray areas or the gray areas we want to improve, please inform us to the way we present. Yeah, so thank you for you and the presenters. Have a good night. Thank you.
Thanks so much for participating. Miss Harsha, can we have a quick feedback from you?
Yes. Thank you, Ms. Suhair, and thank you so much, teachers. Really, I also learned a lot from this. As we are sharing our knowledge, we can learn a lot from each and every day, every second we are learning.
Yes.
So, if there is something to implement, as Sulfa teacher said, we wish to know from you, Ms. Suhair, that you can learn some more. And if you give some good ideas and what is there to work more on this, we wish to know about that. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity and your lovely guidance. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Next, can we have Miss Insha for your quick feedback?
Yes, ma'am. I have to thank Suhair ma'am because she is the one who encouraged to present the World Teachers Parliament and one of my role model. And congratulations, ma'am, for your higher achievements also. And Janak Kamal Gadu sir, welcome, ma'am. Janak Kamal Gadu sir, Nitya ma'am, thank you so much. And especially special thanks goes to Hemalata teacher, principal of Bright Early Childhood Development Center, for the lovely guidance, and she's like a mother to my career, and she helped me through my journey. And this teacher parliament is a place where we can improve our skills and shortcomings and move forward. Thank you very much, Suhair ma'am, for joining this work. Thank you, ma'am.
You're most welcome, and a big thank you to Miss Hemalata, Miss. Miss Hemalata, innawanang loku ස්තුතියක්. I'm not that good in my Sinhala. ලොකු ස්තුතියක් අපිට මේ ඉන්ෂාව දුන්නේ මේ teacher parliament එකට. She's really doing a good job. Miss Hemalata, thank you so much.
Very beautiful, sir, ma'am. Thank you very much. මමත් මේ teacher parliament එකෙන් අලුත් දෙයක් ඉගෙන ගත්තා. මමත් බලලා ඉන්නවා. I am very like teacher parliament. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Good night,
Next, can we
ma'am.
have good night? Next, can we have Miss Jayadarshini for your very quick feedback? Miss Jayadarshini, are you there?
Sure, I'm there. Thank you very much for all presenters, and the big thanks go to Ms. Shuhel giving this opportunity for me to present, and giving the small knowledge for all the teachers to preparing the lesson plan and the mathematics skills, how they have to follow. It is that. Thank you very much, Ms. Shuhel, once again, giving this opportunity. And all the presenters are done well. I also learned a lot, and I think one of the teacher, Fariha Miss, she done well. The dancing is super. Thanks a lot. In the dark time, we got a nice dancing from your side. Yeah, it's a great thing. Thank you very much, and good night all. All the very best for the next. We'll meet on the next parliament meeting.
Yes,
Thank you very
definitely.
much.
So I think Miss Nishanti is not here due to some current issues, power fail issues. Are you there, Miss Nishantini? No. So let's call upon Miss Fariha for your quick feedback about this session.
All the teachers' presentation, wow, awesome. We got more knowledge about multiple intelligence. I would like to join in future.
Yes,
Thank you,
definitely. Definitely we'll meet up again. So thank you everyone for your valuable feedback. I feel there are many benefits, right, on implementing the multiple intelligence in a lesson plan, because it can help teachers to reach more students. It can create an inclusive learning environment. So it could be like, more effective teaching. The teaching can become very effective. Students can become more productive, and we can prepare students for the real world, right? So supporting different forms and supporting for the real world. So I would like to thank Dr. Rashmi Tyagi, who is our support behind everything. And thank you so much, everyone, for your feedback. So let's end this session with a passion and a vision to bring a positive change in the society by working together as a team and bringing positive thoughts and positive actions. Let's ignite the spark. A good night and a blessed future. Bye from Shewar Suhair, leader, World's Teachers Parliament. A very good night to everyone. Thank you so much.
So high, I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.